I want to spend some time with you right now for you to better understand ACN. I really believe because it's $500, you know, one of the greatest tragedies is that I see people treat it like a $500 opportunity. You've got to go into ACN thinking that you have spent $50,000 to $100,000 to attempt to do ACN and do whatever it takes to make it to the top. You have got to think like blood money is involved in this company, and every single day you're thinking about it. As a matter of fact, it's part of the fabric of who you are. I know a lot of us are asked as regional vice presidents, leaders, presidents club members, people in the know, well, how many hours do I need to put into ACN? Is it 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week? I want to give you a great understanding of what it is. It's part of your life. It's either in your life or it's not in your life. Is that true or not? I mean, think of a traditional business owner in a backyard with his kids flipping burgers, right? And this person has a brick and mortar, you know, it's a store, traditional store, and someone else other than the owner is running the store. Is that person concerned about how that business is being run? Sometimes the thought is, I wonder, you know, who's stealing from me today? That may be a sad thought, but does it happen? And you know, and the employees, some of them that do this, you know, they have a thought like this, you know, Larry's such a nice guy. Instead of taking the 20, I'll take the 10. Because I really like him. But look, I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying everybody steals. All I'm saying to you is that's some of the trappings of a traditional business. I want to talk to you about the two industries that ACN is in. You can pretend to be in something else, but I'm going to tell you, these are the two industries that we are in. We are in the first industry, and that is network marketing. You can dance around it, you can tiptoe, you can tap dance, you can back up. You know what I mean? But you have got to sell out that you are in the network marketing business, stop avoiding it, become a student of the industry. And here's the thing I couldn't understand 20 years ago, is that how could truck drivers, how could mattress salesmen, how could teachers, how could young people, waiters, how could engineers, when I looked at network marketing companies 25 years ago, 30 years ago, and I heard people that didn't deserve to be making $100,000 a month, multiple six figures a month, I mean, oodles and oodles of money a month, I was wondering, how the heck did they make all that money with the background that they say they came from? I don't get it. I don't understand it. And so I'm going to cover that with you today, but understand the reason why we are in the network marketing business as it relates to the second industry we're in, telecommunications, is because the best method that we have in taking essential services that people are already using and very familiar with is relationship type, word of mouth, referral based marketing. When you think of real estate agents, when you think of doctors and dentists and lawyers and financial planners and accountants, you take a word of mouth referral based networking away from those industries, are you going to damage those careers, yes or no? So we're not doing anything different. We looked at a lot of different ways or a lot of different avenues of how we could market. We saw telecommunications as just a no-brainer. You already have it. We want to give you a competitive advantage. We're going to save you a couple of bucks, but we're going to lean on that relationship. Is that or is that not what we do? It's what we do. But you see, I didn't know the network marketing business. I didn't know it. I just didn't understand how common people could make obnoxious money. Sickening. And I said, you know, wait a minute. Some of these people were dropouts. Now, a lot of them were educated. And I'm going to ask you, if you've been uneducated in your life, if you didn't go to college, I'm just going to ask you, you need to go to school now. I want you to go to school in the network marketing profession. I want you to attend ACN University. I want you to be a freshman in college. All you new people in the room, this is your first year, you're a freshman. You're excited. Aren't you when you start college? You go away. You get away from mom and dad. You can make good decisions in bed and be proud of it. Right? And then all of a sudden you come across your first adversity. You don't drop out of school, do you? Class is tough. You flunked a test. What do you know you have to do? What you were trained to do. Do what's required to pass and excel. Everybody's going to have adversity. You are a freshman. How dare you disrespect our company, the industry, and yourself by quitting? Any quitters in here? That's the right answer. Finish what you start. It isn't how you start, it's how you finish. And when you become a senior and you graduate ACN University, you are a senior vice president. You are financially independent. And everything that you thought about, everything that you started as a dream, you are living as a reality in your life. That's what ACN is today. And 14 years after I have begun my journey in the ACN program, as I stand before you today, ACN is 10 times greater than I ever imagined it would be for me and my family. Not to mention my family, but for the families around the world. I want to tell you, these co-founders are traveling the world, changing communities, one country at a time. Every single time they travel, they know the responsibility and obligation they carry on their shoulders. It's a weight. I love what Greg says. He says, we're not concerned about where we're going to be in 5 to 10 years. We're concerned where we're going to be 40 and 50 years from now. How many people can feel a little security from that comment? You think the owners have done well? Think they've made some money? Think they have nice things? I hope so. You glad the company's doing well? You glad the company's doing real well? You glad the company's doing outstandingly well? And all they do, they spend millions of dollars to create the reality that your $4.99 started. $4.99. And you're in a multi-million-dollar business. You need a checkup from the neck up if that's how you've been thinking. You need to think about this thing as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and a lifetime of chance. This is my chance of a lifetime. I am not going to take this for granted. Don't do it. All the benefits of network marketing, home-based business, being in business for yourself. You know, more time, more money, freedom means choices. How many people understand that ACN is an option? It's a 1 to 2 year option. That if you do this correctly, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't happen immediately for you. Have you noticed that most things you really want never really happen on your timetable? Do you ever notice that? Why is that? Because it's not designed to happen on your timetable. What kind of character would you have if you never faced the storm? What kind of character would you really have if you'd never been in the valley? Who wants to follow somebody that's always had the silver spoon in their mouth? Do as I say, not as I do. Look, you work for those people now. You want to run away from them, yes or no? But most importantly, we can be paid what we're worth. Be paid what we're worth. How many people want to be paid? Just pay me what I believe I'm worth.